So this is quite historic. We have come to where dwarfs captured Togbe Kedinakpo. This is your school. So this is where you started performing miracles. All this place was a forest. Forest.
7 years
so dwarfs came for you from here.
Yeah.
So the dwarfs came under this very tree we're seeing here. He said he was playing with his colleagues under the tree where the goat is. And then after playing for a while, he saw some short people coming to him. They came, he thought they were his mates. They started playing and then they led him into the forest, just as you're seeing it. And then that was his end. For 7 years, he was stuck in the bush. 7 years.
7 years. Before maybe back no. Now maybe pure.
Okay. So when they took him in for 7 years, they brought him back somewhere else, and he's going to take us to that place. Togbe, face the camera for me. So they'll be taking him. He'll be taking us to where he came back out from when the dwarfs took him over here. So this is quite historic. We have come to where dwarfs captured Togbe Kedinakpo. Ahanum na amoti anafao. Ewe dua we ase a ewa he ya. School inu ani.
Na
enye block.
Touch house.
Touch house.
Leaves
no. Touch house no.
Nti ase nyina we school no nyina obo say. Yeah, now dan here 4.
So 4 buildings here.
Nti we share we na. Ye ba ayi kind of saying so
break time.
Yes.
Break time. Then he will come. He wants the camera to capture it. So this is where they. So that is where they hit break time. Break time. Then everybody will come out. Break time. Sometimes. Now you break prefect. Oh, yeah, break prefect.
Okay. Let me sakura.
Wonders. So whenever it was break time, it was time for him to perform wonders for his mates. And it was on one of such days that the dwarfs came for him and took him into the forest here for 7 solid years before they brought him back out. Okay, nti ye fi ha ye ko bebi omodo obaye no. Ye ko bebi omodo obaye no.
Asana mpelefo no so me mo na mo tani mia.
Till now. Nana, before I be ko no, me pese ehu sese ane niam a utimi ye. Let's know the things you are able to do with the powers that the dwarfs gave you.
Niam a metimi ye metimi sa yale. Wo say wo kasa wo say wo yare. Yare no enye normal yare huhum yare. Obedu mi ho a be bisa. Na hwe say yare wo efiri hin obi na tu odu. What ya drosu? Oba nyina hwe wi a drosu na ati ano obi say odi be ma na nanom aye no ho dwuma na asan o yare. Ye wo suma ahodo bia ni dwuma wo ye. Oh there be bisika sem na enko ye. Odi ba maso ye a ye hwe oh there be mbefo na oma wo tokro osema na sika njira wo nsema ana onum nyamo omato onum nyama ma obi. Ye tibi ji obi onum nyama ko ma onipa obi fro. O nyina e be hwe na yare asova ma wo na agi wo ade ma wo back na ama wo protection sana obi ya wade a ntimi nyawo obi wo ho a etibi ya ma wo protection na ye back to sender se obi ye obi bia obi ye oba bia no na akoni pa no so o pese o tu kwan na ntimi nya o mutimi nya visa o tu kwan na o hia bibi fra obi ho wa brochire nipa no ntimi mbo bra mi ho obetimi abo so man na bi ahana me free no enyama bebe na kitame ena de bia so no misisa nyama mu de bia me ba krom agwadware e de mi ho akosma so man no o awaresem obi na oba bi na register point o agi osikedi ana o de ne kwa brochire bi obi so won wore obi o sanya ma nyina obedu maso ya mbechime abo se ye bema bi so na se beba bi so na register po oba bi obedu maso ya nyina mbechime abo sikasem na enko yima o nyina se oni hawo wo mi ho oba mi ho ye last stop oni hawo.
Right, 5 in 5 Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold Elavanyo. Look, we are far away in Togo, and this is Ave or Togbe Keve Zogbepeme. Yes, Ave Keve Zogbepeme. far away, man. Far away travel. After entering Togo, we had to travel close to almost 2 hours to get to this village. And this is where Togbe Kedinakpo grew up. This is his hometown. This is his village. Everything you know about him spiritually, all the miracles he performs, started from here. And this is where he schooled. We are back here. It's like back home, you know, where he schooled. This is the school right behind us. He's going to tell us more about it, and you get to know the story properly. This was madhouse. The school building used to be a madhouse. Now it's been made bricks. Whether or not the school is still alive, Togbe Kedinakpo will reveal to us. Please take note that this is where it all started for Togbe Kedinakpo. Togbe, Akwaba. Akwaba. Hey, wow. A very far place, man. So this is where you came from, and then you ended up in Doblo. You ended up in Asante Machim, Achede, ended up in Kumasi. Ahana Ofi. Ahawa.
At the Paneton.
At the Paneton, good thing sells itself. Ahano. Aden to me dosu ahano mom where dinner is this place full of powerful people spiritually.
Yeah, Krobahano, Krobia, Kronaka said 300 years.
The village itself is 300 years.
Last year, the
300th birthday for the village.
Yeah.
Wow.
Until Krobahano, a cabia,
talk about witchcraft. This is it.
A free high Krobakusa.
A friend is saying.
A friend. Yomeche.
If you talk about witchcraft over here, Ave, Dogbepeme, witchcraft. And also
a draw. And
if you want like powerful medicine, like powerful witchcraft.
Now, Obika say, Odinisa Chira say, no Kasa, Ewo Chira, the Oka or Chireno, Beye Juma. Emergency.
Immediately. Like
they all told the city was so compact.
Like so much powers that if someone stretches their finger and says this should happen now, it will happen. This is the place. Aves Ugbepeme, full of witches and wizards. Or before there are a lot of witches and wizards in wicked ones. Unimbi, do you know some of them?
Oh, minimo.
They know me, I also know them.
Because of that, you know, Misubi Wobi. Just me family and in Vietnam. Because I mean, Libya, mean Johnny Omoa, mean to me,
so who will be? You have witchcraft.
Yeah, because I had to be free.
And this is where you are from. So definitely you also have your.
And me, before Biani, who are meant to be running there, mean to me, funny son, running cuckoo, mean to me, a Kumana.
The whole of this town is in my hands like an egg. There's no witch or wizard here that I can't walk into his room and put my hand in his spot. Now say, yeah. We that we are visitors, then we are in danger.
So they know
that once we are with him, we are covered. So they won't even try it.
Until how there, you can't first before because it was dying. Now only be a wabi and now one cock patch or a srequia.
So back in the day, you cannot build without being powerful. I mean, spiritually powerful or going to beg some top-ranking witches and wizards. If you don't go to beg, there's no way you can build in this town.
Obviously, then foundation.
Once you start foundation, you get stuck. You can't finish.
So they
will actually come and ask you, when were you born, for you to even start building here? And that's it. So when they ask you that question, whether you answer right or wrong, when you live, you are going to die. But that's crazy, man. So they were killing their own people. They don't like it when you want to prove to them you know something. Oh, so all the old buildings we are seeing, spiritually, they are mansions. but physically they are old and dilapidated buildings.
Who can say that way that
What's
and
so you keep quiet.
We have see block dying, have a sell more dying because we see block dying. Let us say who see net dying on
side. So they don't want anybody to build a house with blocks, because if you build a house with blocks, spiritually you are destroying their houses. Really?
Until one person over yes, and your man
and they say,
car papa.
So over here you don't bring proper car to this village.
Omo car ni you know in there car bike titi bike be
old bicycle motorbike buzanga a bicycle the buzanga the old one. Yes, that's the buzanga. Yes. That is their car.
Yeah, omo car bia Rolls Royce.
That's their Rolls Royce, the buzanga. So they don't want to see vehicle. They don't want to see like proper car here.
Baby, me talk first car. No, baby, me big, but me first car. Me bia bank rampo no. Me first car. Me di back Roma no. Ona umbisa say. Me try almost say me respect
them. When I brought my first car here, they told me I don't respect.
Me quite so hard because
this very road and the car somersaulted. After they told me that, I drove it and the car somersaulted. And I say, nothing happened to me.
But be call about kudo no na apraka kra. Oh, but car no. Me says a car for 3 years. Car no me took me the car from Accra.
I moved the car from here to Ghana. I repaired the car for 3 years and it still never worked. What?
But we talk about Obuakwa.
So you bought a car from someone at Aboakwa. The person is using the car till today. By your first car that you brought here, they destroyed it. The witches in your hometown destroyed it. So you went to, after they destroyed his car, he bought Toyota Sequoia and brought it back to this village. Stubborn guy. Stubborn guy. So now when you buy every car, you bring it here. So they'll kill you. They will kill you.
Because
this is your school. So this is where you started performing miracles. All this place was a forest. So dwarfs came for you from here.
Yeah.
So the dwarfs came under this very tree we're seeing here. He said he was playing with his colleagues under the tree where the goat is. And then after playing for a while, he saw some short people coming to him. They came, he thought they were his mates. They started playing and then they led him into the forest, just as you're seeing it. And then that was his end. For 7 years, he was stuck in the bush. 7 years.
7 years. Before maybe back no. Now maybe pure.
Okay. So when they took him in for 7 years, they brought him back somewhere else, and he's going to take us to that place. Togbe, face the camera for me. So they'll be taking him. He'll be taking us to where he came back out from when the dwarfs took him over here. So this is quite historic. We have come to where dwarfs captured Togbe Kedinakpo. Ahanum na amoti anafa. Ewe dua we ase a ewa he ya. School inu ani.
Na
enye block.
Touch house.
Touch house.
Leaves
no. Eno touch house no.
Nti ase nyina we school no nyina obo say. Yeah, now dan here 4.
So 4 buildings here.
Nti we share we na. Ye ba ayi can say so
break time.
Yes.
Break time. Then he will come. He wants the camera to capture it. So this is where they. So that is where they hit break time. Break time. Then everybody will come out. Break time. Sometimes. Now you break prefect. Oh, yeah, break prefect. Okay.
Let me sakura. So
whenever it was break time, it was time for him to perform wonders for his mates. And it was on one of such days that the dwarfs came for him and took him into the forest here for 7 solid years before they brought him back out. Okay, nti ye fi ha, ye ko baby omodo obaye no. Ye ko baby omodo obaye no.
Asa na mpinfo no so me mu na mu tani mia.
Till now. Nana, before ye be ko no, me pese ye hu sese ane niam a utimi ye. Let's know the things you are able to do with the powers that the dwarfs gave you.
Niam a metimi yam metimi sa yale. Wo say wo kasa hu say wo yare no enye normal yare huhum yare obedu mi ho a be ya bisa na hwe say yare wo efiri hin obi na tu odu wati adrosu oba nyina hwe wi a adrosu na ati ano obi say odi be ma na nanom aye no ho dwuma na asan wo yare you suma ahodo bia ni dwuma wo ye oh there be bisika sem na enko ye odi ba maso ye a ye hwe oh there be mbefo na oma wo tokro osema na sika njira wo nsema ana onum nyamo o mato onum nyama ma obi yetimi gi obi onum nyama ko ma onipa obi fro o nyina e be hwe na yare asova ma o na agi o ade ma o back na ama o protection sana obi ya wade a entimi nyawo obi wo ho a etimi ya ma o protection na ye back to sender se obi ye obi bia obi ye oba bia no na akoni pa no so o pese o tu kwan na entimi nya o mutimi nya o visa o tu kwan na o hia bibi fra obi ho wa brochire nipa no ntimi mbo bra mi ho obetimi abo so man na bi aha na me free no enyema bebe na kitame ena de bia so no mi sisa nyema mu de bia me ba krom agwadware e de mi ho akosma so man no o awaresem obi na oba bi na register point o aji osika di ana odi ne kwa brochire bi obi so won wore obi o sanya ma nyina obedu maso ya mbetimi abo se ye bema bi so na se beba bi so na register po oba bi obedu maso ya nyina mbetimi abo sikasem na enko yima o nyina se oni hawo wo mi ho oba mi ho ye last stop oni hawo Togbe Kedinakpo mi dasu wo faade man ponti ebom ahona mi ye eye mi djuma ena oba satin achiba chide so a mi dasu wo ho eye djuma oba dobro nsa dobro so a mi dasu wo dobro keke pipra ho eye djuma oba frame ya oba se o mini obedi komo asa na wa ba so a number is 0244 373 123 0244 373 123 and 0275 49 36 61 0275 49 36 61 only obia just odo bi ho na just o want me nya o problem no mutual and say only bibia akọ because me ho a last stop and akroma ha no me njimi hu dia me mfa embra kroma ha because me kroma
ha na wicked
pa
this town is
obo kroma nya obia abi
everybody in this town everybody has powers. If you joke with even a child, you are in trouble. So like we are in a lion's den. Charlie, Eddie, you guys, you are strong, yeah? You are strong because we are in a lion's den.
Mokura mabu wo mu a che mu amuye yi no because chrome bo me say chira kwa na mo o ti say bibia me dimu wo awura nyina no we ahakura na che me ba me sanete keke o chrome na me di ko boa nkrofo.
Sometimes you just come and fetch sand from here to go and help people.
If anyama free chrome ha e duro me di sai obi yare ni nyina na me di free chrome ha na me di ko nti ni time bia do na me to ko na maba.
Wow.
Nti ba bi bebre wo corners bebre wo.
There are a lot of corners here. Yeah, wicked corners. It's crazy. Nti e be wura ho.
Oh yeah, baby o be fa nko. Baby o si se bi kware ko.
He say there are some places.
Yeah, because my baby a cherry. Because o say prefer bi o ho obu pe di pastor. Obu ko hu say there be. Obu ko pe there be say there be. Say yeah, fa we ba.
Togbe is saying that he's going to take us, he's going to enter all the key places with us, you know, all the key places with us. But there are some places he will not enter with us because maybe we'll enter there and the spirit will fall in love with us and say, oh, Eddie, we like you. And they will give all the powers to Eddie and he will become even more powerful than him. So certain places he will keep it to himself or they will give it to Sat and say, Sat, take this woman and keep it holy. But so far, this is Togbe Kedinakpo school. He started schooling from here and all the magic and the miracles started from this very spot. This very spot we're standing. Ahansuna, the dwarfs came for him from here. So we are back home. Nana, you know, I am happy you brought us here. School the school is dead.
The old one there.
The old one is broken it.
No more say okay.
So when they it's like they hate progress in this village. Like according to Togbe, they hate progress. The school was full of mad buildings. Once they destroyed it and said, let's modernize it and build modern structure. As soon as they built the modern structure, the school collapsed. Why? Why?
Your nyama bebro ha until afina.
So it's progress in the village. Village progress womb. In Kosovo progress. There's no progress. It is now that we are putting one or two things together to make the town progress. Oh, you are building estate here. Musi estate.
Because the Oma here person say yeah 10 bibia 10 bibia.
So you want to show that there is civilization.
Yeah, say one estate bia ni ho.
There's no estate. So here you are building estate.
The estate e ba kroma ha.
The witches and wizards will come after you.
Because first part of Kroma and say, oh, Baha na no.
You can't even come
Police
here.
in Bakroma how?
Police doesn't come here. Soldier doesn't come here. Police doesn't come here. Soldier doesn't come here. If you come, your car will not go back. No, police won't come. Soldier won't come.
First, no, yes,
those who when they arrest those who smuggle charcoal, palm wines, alcohol, when they arrest them, when they come, once they enter this town, the car will go. The engine will break down. Hey, Charlie, but this is a powerful village. Some of them will go blind. Like you just can't do anything here. But now, due to civilization, we are coming together to develop the place. In Ibiaba. So we see real estate. Good. Okay, so I'm also building some new modern structures to make progress come. It is town for rich people, but they've all run away. Spiritually, they've crippled all of them. They are rich people. Keve Zobepeme in Togo.
Yeah.
It's 300 years old, but no progress. We'll show you a video of that.
Every August,
there's a huge festival. Togbe, we'll pause this one here and move straight to where he came out when the dwarfs came for him. Stick with us. This is Vibes in 5, but please take note that whatever you do with information from this conversation, you'll be fully responsible for the outcome, good or bad. Vibes in 5, the crew, the host, will be held liable for that. Big shouts to the crew. Talk with me, that's it. We out.